your captains, welcoming you aboard Boystrip.
We request that all mobile phones and other electronic devices be turned on.
We've been sent here to kick ass and kill toxic masculinity, and we're fresh out of asses.
I'm Corner Store Papi.
I'm David Marcus.
I'm Lyle, Lyle.
Every week we bring you a discussion on different topics.
So sit back, relax, and take flight.
Boys trip.
Aww!
You guys see you didn't see the latest Who Is America?
No,
man.
that might be my top 2 or 3 favorite shows right now. But no, I missed the last episode.
I got it. All right, so before I play it, this Georgia politician you're about to hear, I think he's some state lawmaker, in Georgia. He got tricked by Sacha Baron Cohen in this episode and got made to say some wild shit, and he resigned this week because the episode came out.
Because of the episode?
Yeah.
Ooh, my man's getting mad stained now.
Yo, and so I'm gonna show you that, and then we'll react to that, and then there's another one where he did the ultimate, man. He is trolling people hard. So I'm gonna play it right now.
Is that a picture of him right there?
That's him as an Israel. He's playing an Israeli like military trainer. So he's talked to all these conservatives, and they like him because he's Israeli. So anyway, let's see. Let me,
I don't call it a burqa ban. I call it an anti-masking statute.
Okay.
Because
Politically correct.
Because to win in the legal system, you cannot be against the First Amendment. See, this is how the Muslims in the country are using our First Amendment against them. You have to fight fire with fire.
Yes, sir. Do you know how to spot the difference between somebody who is a terrorist in a burqa and a normal woman in a burqa?
I cannot tell.
We have developed a technique.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know how to
Sure.
do this?
Absolutely.
We take a selfie stick and we take a photo underneath. It is the same that you do with the car.
Mm-hmm.
These are photos that I took.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. This was a man.
Yeah.
What is that?
It looks like a Glock 45. Yeah.
You recognize this guy?
I recognize the gun.
I do not know whether this is a woman or a man with an explosive. We pretend to be a Chinese tourist because the Chinese are always taking selfie. Okay, convince him or her that you are Chinese. Go.
Konnichiwa, Red Dragon, Beijing, Hong Kong. I think I'm in Hong Kong. Sushi. When I said, I see the Red Dragon. Oh, do you speak Chinese? Ho Chi Minh City. Oh no. So none of that. Thank you. Red Dragon chopstick. Sushi. Oh no, I see you.
Good. Let's look at the picture. He's not a terrorist. Because of who you are, you could be the victim of kidnapping by ISIS. You have 2 seconds to attract attention. How do you attract attention?
Well, you start screaming. Take your clothes off.
In America, there is one forbidden word. It is the N-word. Now, I am going to be the terrorist. You have 3 seconds to attract attention. Go!
Nigger!
Are you crazy? The N-word is noonie, not this word. This word is disgusting.
Got it.
They don't feel like they're getting played at any point.
yeah.
Oh,
How could you like?
that was amazing. That was amazing.
My man just shouted out nigger like 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Without hesitation. So like that shit just rolls off his tongue.
Yeah.
His wife probably called him that when he hits the spot and shit.
Oh yeah, give me that nigger love. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck these motherfuckers emphatically.
It's scary that those people are in office.
Yeah.
Like those are people representing our
That
country
guy
right now.
right there.
He's elected.
He's an elected official. Like people voted for him.
Yeah. And not like some local level shit neither. He's in the state house.
He's up top.
In
The way
Georgia.
he was running backwards with his ass out.
Yeah.
It just didn't seem like it was the first time he did that.
Nah, there was a level of comfortability.
It was
there.
comfortable, right?
Yeah.
He just got like...
There's a clip they didn't show, but it's on YouTube where they said like grab the mannequin's dick off and bite it, and he took it and he bit it. And
Oh
like,
my
God! Yeah. Like I don't know why it didn't make the show. I don't know why it's only on YouTube. But
Yes,
he definitely did.
dick biting is where they draw the line. You can't dick bite on Showtime.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Some crazy people. But the whole thing it exposes. But I was gonna show you another clip. I'm gonna show you another clip.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God.
I've been cycling through our fractured nation to try and heal the divide. Kingman, Arizona, once a bustling mining town and home of civil rights activist Timothy McVeigh, now a depressed habitat for voters clearly still mourning the tragedy of Hillary's election loss. What could be better to lift their spirits than news of an exciting new urban development that I decided to tell them about at a town hall meeting I called?
Who wants to see huge economic growth here?
Everybody.
Right. Who wants to see an investment of $385 million? Guess what? You guys are going to get it. I'm here to tell you that Kingman has been chosen as the location of a brand new, state-of-the-art mosque.
What? State of the art what?
I know some of you are thinking, okay, this is just another typical mosque. This, guys, is going to be the world's largest mosque outside of the Middle East.
Just the word alone scares you. To me, when I hear the word mosque, I think of terrorism.
Is there a need for this in Kingman?
Yes, there is.
How?
Why?
How?
What?
Your town will become a hub for tourism for Muslims around the world. Can I get a whoop whoop?
No.
No.
We don't want that shit here.
You bring in Muslims?
Think about
We
that.
might have problems. We probably will have problems.
We'll all be moving out of this state.
Okay, let's, before we make up our minds, let's take a closer look at this wonderful mosque.
We made up our minds.
The Imam Zayed Wahhabi Mosque of Kingman. You guys will have the choice between two different designs. This is the first design. This is design 1. And this is design 2. So who here supports design 1?
Nobody.
Okay, so you're all for design 2.
Neither. We don't want either one.
Okay, so let me ask you, sir. You don't like this construction. Tell me about your dream mosque.
There is no dream mosque. We don't want a mosque. Mosque. As soon as you said mosque, you ruined it.
Where is the money coming from? It's not going to be paid for by you. It's primarily going to be paid for by the Saudi government.
Of course.
The Clinton Foundation is...
That's a big fucking mistake right there. You should have never brought that up.
She's a piece of
around here, that's even worse than the mosque.
Okay, listen, can everybody be calm? Can everybody be calm? This is not a big deal. This is just a building.
It's a huge deal.
It's a building.
It's not a building, it's a fucking terrorist mosque.
Well, okay, let me address terrorism. Rest assured, I share your concerns, and we will do everything we can to protect these Muslims from it. The mosque will have fortified walls, and there will be barricades to
keep
prevent...
the Muslims safe inside.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why would we want them safe inside when we don't even want them in our town?
Well, it would be to protect the worshippers from any violent
It's not
racists.
us that's causing the violence. It's them.
Oh, no. I didn't imply anybody here is racist. Of course not.
I am. I'm racist toward Muslims.
Let me continue, and then
That would probably look good in a fire.
Well, it will be made out of stone, so it won't be able to burn. So that's one of the anti-terrorist measures. I really believe by the end of this presentation, you guys are going to be completely convinced.
You're wrong.
I doubt it.
Let me show you how your town will change.
Oh, hell no. You're fucking kidding me, right? You change the name on that, and I guarantee you're going to have a fight in your hands. There ain't a goddamn thing about that we like.
Can we hear from some of the Muslims in this room? How do you feel about it, sir? Are you a Muslim?
No. There's no Muslims here.
There's no Muslims here.
Oh, there are no Muslims here at all.
This town's lucky to have black people in it.
Yeah, of course you're lucky to have black people. They add a lot to the society. Thank you, sir. Finally, somebody who appreciates multiculturalism.
You totally missed it.
Sir, you are completely right. The benefit of having African Americans means a more diverse. Thank you, sir. Don't be ashamed.
He's saying there's black people in Kingman that aren't welcome there either, but we tolerate them.
Okay. One thing I do in Bend, Oregon is sometimes when there's an atmosphere of tension, which there is here, I use music to alleviate the tension. There is a wonderful song that I use that relaxes people, and it's from the Xhosa tribe in South Africa. It goes like this. Shoshaloza, Shoshaloza.
I'm not into that. There ain't nothing calming about that at all.
I listened enough to that when I worked in Texaco with leather driving.
Pardon me? Where are you going? You are triggered, and you are feeling some anger.
You're pulling the trigger harder now. We don't want to hear that shit. You really think this is calming us?
This will calm if
It's
you
not
close
calming
your
us.
eyes.
It's pissing us off.
Close your eyes.
I understand exactly why there was told no weapons here.
Why is that, sir?
Because you come down here and open your mouth and say this kind of shit in front of us, Arizonites, somebody's going to get hurt.
Well, I'm going to write that down.
It's funny. You know what? I'll say with him and with this dude, what's his name? Lewis or David Thoreau?
Yeah.
Same type of thing. Like, yo, white maleness allows you to maneuver in places that no other people of color can.
That's true.
Legitimately.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because
he couldn't pull that off as anyone else.
It would arouse too much suspicion.
It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked.
You know?
Yeah. He's able to pull that off. Like in Practical Jokers, all of that. Anytime you really fuck with people and like, you know.
that's probably one of the things, you know, as far as like white male privilege.
Yeah.
The ability to go wherever you want and to fuck with people.
Fuck with people. It's very hard.
And to
be
taken as an authority on whatever it is, just on some show up shit.
Yeah. The dynamic of being able to pull that off. Yeah, for sure.
Know?
For sure, yeah.
These are characters he created less than a year ago or some shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, there's no... Even, like, the Yes Men. You ever watch the Yes Men? There's a documentary called The Yes Men. And they troll cats in Europe, in Parliament and stuff. And they created this thing with... It's like this huge dick that came out. And it was like, oh, like the smartphones, you know, it was like a computer that comes from your genitals up to your face, so it's hands free and stuff. And they had this like, yeah. But it would not have been able to happen from a group of.
Yeah, you got to be normative, something, normal. But yo, he's taken to the next level though. Like Ali G, Ali G was a more funny character than these characters. Like he was hilarious. But like the things he's making people do now. It's crazy. Like
the one with the lady's pubes.
Yeah.
That was wild.
It's one. Yeah.
So
he went to. Yeah. Explain.
What?
He went to.
I don't follow.
He went to this art gallery, and he was portraying himself as an artist. Well, he was in jail at one point.
Yeah, he was like an ex-con.
He was an ex-con, and his way of making art now was to take feces. And paint with it. And on top of that, he had a paintbrush that he collected like from just
different artists
pubes. And this woman, while he was talking to her, he was like, "Yeah, I would be really honored if you gave a few of your pubes so I could add them to this paintbrush with these other distinguished artists." And obviously you don't see her like. There's no frontal view of her doing it, but you see
her hunched over.
You see her hunched over with her hand up her skirt, like grabbing a couple of pubes and giving them to him.
Yeah,
she gave him
Yes,
pubes.
Yeah, he gets people like there's an art to get people to do shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He was like portraying a British ex-con, and the whole thing, like he pretended he went and masturbated, and made art out of it and brought it to her. And
he was like, I'm feeling inspired. I'll be right back. And he went in the bathroom and came back and was like, yeah, this is what I came up with so far.
Yeah.
And she went with the whole thing. Like she was just like, you know what? I can see where you've been through a lot of pain. I can see definitely where your artistic eye came into play here. And I'm just like.
Yeah,
it's pictures of shit. Like he's literally making finger paints with shit, and she thought it had artistic value. Like mind blown. I don't know.
He brings you in little by little, like he dips you down, and then before you realize you're doing something crazy, but like he let him in little by little until they get to that point. Like,
apparently, he's very persuasive in his conversations. But like the dude who just showed us his ass and yelled "nigger" 3 times. Like, that takes skill to get somebody to do that.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
definitely.
sure he was completely comfortable saying "nigger," but
yeah, exactly. But to get someone to say it on camera, like. It's some deception. He said it's used for an Israeli training video, so the guy thinks it's never going to get out. But come on.
So
you don't do anything on camera.
We know that, okay, so behind closed doors, he definitely says it. Because he said it with such comfort. And it's like, okay, white man, okay, nigga, nigga, my nigga, what's good, nigga?
And the person told him to say it, so he felt like, okay, I can do it.
I mean, he said say nigger, right?
He baited him. But
he baited him. He said say the N-word. It was,
It was no.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep watching the rest of that, though. I hope it's at least 10 episodes.
I think that has the potential to last a couple seasons.
Yeah.
But I think as time goes on, it's going to be difficult for him to bait people.
Yeah, because look, like compared to Ali G, look at his disguises are way more like, it's like a mask for every character. Before, it was just some shades, Borat. Borat, it was just him with different hair.
Yeah, with a different hairstyle.
Yeah, but I'm glad he got back to doing this because he was trying to be a real actor for a while. He was making movies and stuff. Yeah. And they were not hitting.
He was on he was on Eastbound and Down with Kenny Powers.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah. And he was like a producer. It wasn't funny. Like it was probably one of the least funny things that he's done. But I'm glad he's doing stuff like this again.
Yeah. It was some feature film he made too that flopped. I forget the name of it. He was promoting it a whole lot. It absolutely flopped. He was on Les Miserables, but I mean that's an ensemble cast. But every time he tried to star in something that wasn't trolling people, he's flopped. So
he's staying his
yeah. That's more fun anyway. Shit, that's different. Yeah. Like there's a million people making like somewhat funny movies. Like I don't care about Will Ferrell. Fuck Will Ferrell. Like this is. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't think he's that funny.
He's not.
Regardless, like
he said nigga a couple times too, yo.
Yeah.
In the presence of Jay-Z and Beanie Siegel, there was the old.
It was a skit.
It was a skit. It was a skit. Yeah, he was supposed to, but I was just like, whoa, this is weird. Yeah. It was him. It was like Siegel, what, my nigga? It was when the Dynasty.
Okay, yeah.
It was like it was a skit with them. I gotta find that shit, man.
But like, there's a lot of people that do that. There's only a couple that do this well, so I hope he sticks with it.